Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Gio here with another video in another beautiful area. Today I want to share with you guys a trick that I like to use when I'm meditating to center my focus. And it also doubles as an energy transmitter. And I'll tell you what I mean by that in a little bit. But basically, you're going to need two rocks. You can go outside and get two rocks. I'm sure you can find them. There's plenty here. So I just grab whatever rocks I see. I sit down. I start focusing on breathing 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out while holding a rock in each hand. And while I'm breathing, I'm focusing my attention on the rocks. Like what I do is I grip them and I grip them as hard as I can. Obviously, don't grab one that's gonna maybe cut you, right? But just grip it as hard as you can. Place your focus there, and any stray thoughts, just bring them back to the rocks. So that gives you something tangible, something that your mind can be like, okay, I'm focusing on this, right? And I think that meditating for a lot of us is so hard sometimes when we're just focusing on the breath because we're always breathing. So we're always unconsciously breathing that it's difficult to consciously breathe, if that makes any sense, at least for some people I know. And I think that these rocks really also serve as an energy transmitter, like I mentioned before, because whenever you're going through something, or maybe you have unresolved things that you're dealing with, feelings, thoughts, patterns, traumas, whatever it is, I like to place my focus on the rock as being as an energy transmitter, me transmitting all that energy into the rock so that way I can store that energy somewhere else and get rid of it. And then what I do, I'll wash off the rock either here in the creek or in my sink or whatever. And then if I'm here, I'll just throw the rocks. I'll just start chunking them. Actually, I used those just a little while ago when I was meditating. So I just throw them. So just get rid of that energy. So that's what I mean by doubling down as like an energy transmitter. You're using that and you're processing those feelings, those thoughts, all those different things, and putting all that energy into the rock. That way you can get rid of that. Because I think sometimes we need that visual and physical representation of us releasing energy. And I've been doing that and it's been helping out a lot because I've been going through some stuff these past 2 years, and every day it gets easier, but sometimes you still have unresolved things that come to the surface. So I like to bring them to the surface. That way I could deal with them and not let them just like stay there for years. So I hope that helps. I know that it's been helping me. Earlier, when it was funny, there's a lot of flies out right now, and there's so many flies that are just landing on me. And you know how it is when the fly lands on you, it tickles. And I was like, man, like kind of getting annoyed. But then I realized, like, man, those flies are like your thoughts. You can't control them. Yeah, you might get rid of one, but there's way more where that came from, right? There's going to be flies no matter what. You're not going to get rid of all the flies, just like you can't get rid of all your negative thoughts, but at least don't react to them. So I had to sit there letting these flies just crawl all over me, even though it tickles, even though my brain was focusing on that. I had to bring it back to the rocks. I had to bring it back to the meditation, to what I actually want, because I think in order to manifest and to really focus on what you want, you got to be relaxed. If you're not practicing relaxation, if you're not out there really working on being relaxed, then you might have a lot more trouble getting what you want. I notice that when I relax into being, into knowing, I get what I want, and sometimes even better than expected. And it should be like that, right? Because like I think that's the cool thing about life. Like, you don't really get it exactly how you thought it would be. Sometimes it's even better, or sometimes it's even worse. So it's depending on where your energy is and where you're aligned at. So I want to align myself with everything successful, with my endeavors, with my relationships, and just be at the ultimate feeling of fulfillment all the time. Like feeling fulfilled all the time. When I'm with my son, I feel fulfilled. When I'm with my other family, I feel fulfilled. When I'm doing what I love to do, I feel fulfilled. So being out here, I feel fulfilled. Playing guitar, I feel fulfilled. Talking to you guys on YouTube makes me feel fulfilled. So keep doing that, and I think that's how we really get our subconscious to accept who we really want to be and who we really are deep inside. So I hope that helps, guys. I know I just went off on a little rant, but much love to everybody. I had a pretty good day today. That was a revealing day, and the flies taught me some stuff today too, as well, during the meditation. And just talking to you guys makes everything just complete. I'm about to get out of here now that I'm done meditating. Go create some more music, some more reality. So much love to everybody. Peace.